The animals that inhabited this area of Beringia would have been dramatically different. We're talking about megafauna, giant mammoths, mastodons, giant short-faced bears, immense ground sloths, beavers the size of me, just to name a few.
Ah, yeah, this is the Scimitar Cat. And one of the cool features about their teeth is that they're serrated like a steak knife.
Yeah.
So that would have been amazing for tearing the flesh off a woolly mammoth carcass.
Yeah, a lot easier.
Yeah, they're really formidable. You know, we often find mammoth bones and bison bones and horse bones that have been chewed up. Like you can see the fang marks on them. And yeah, I love finding bones that show this evidence of this like savage world of the Ice Age past.
Like he got eaten.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
This is the giant short-faced bear. So this is the biggest land carnivore mammal that ever lived.
Wow.
This is about 1.5 times the size of a grizzly.
Wow.
The teeth along the side of its jaw are really well adapted for crushing bones. So they would be able to get a carcass and eat the marrow and eat the bones. They're just really powerful jaw muscles. And the reason why it's called a short-faced bear is that you can see compared to, say, a grizzly bear has quite a long snout and a black bear. This has a very short snout, and the nasal opening is huge. And the idea is that these were probably really very useful for smelling carcasses on the landscape. So if they smelt an animal that had died, it would have been able to smell it for many, many miles and then go track down the animal and then eat the carcass. So it can move all across the landscape and find carcasses, maybe an animal that a wolf killed, and then fight off the wolf and steal the carcass. So,
this is a grizzly?
So yeah, that's an adult grizzly. You can show the comparison there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is a much bigger animal than a grizzly bear.
What's this over here?
Well, it's a very weird, strange animal. Ground sloths in the Arctic, it seems very strange.
Yeah, well, I don't imagine something this big could hang on trees.
No. Yeah, if you know what sloths look like, you know, in the Amazon, these kind of slow-moving, weird, awkward. They're basically related to those, but during the Ice Age, they got really big, and they expanded all across the plains. There's fossil sites all across the Great Plains that have bones of sloths like this, and they migrated to the north during one of these little warm times of the Ice Age.
And they're vegetarians?
Absolutely vegetarian, which is really strange.
Yeah, so why the huge, massive claws? I mean, these claws are bigger than the bear.
Yeah, they're huge claws, so it had to defend itself because it was completely herbivorous.
Maybe it wasn't quite as slow as the sloths we have now.
Probably not, but still pretty awkward looking. Whenever we find a bone that is just so weird looking, we don't know what it is, our first thought is sloth. We always think, yeah, it's probably a ground sloth. Let's go look at the skeleton at the branches.
Yeah, and then you compare it.
Yeah. It's such a strange thought that all of these super large animals have now, like quite a few of them have a mini.
Yeah, I think to me, like thinking about the Ice Age is that we have, all these strange, fantastic animals, yet there's kind of close living relatives. So you get some idea of what they looked like and how they might have lived, and it makes it quite, and it also makes it very relevant to try to understand today's animals, because you know, these are its ancestors or its close relatives.
It would have been a dramatically different place than it is today.